Hey guys, so we're doing something a little bit different today. I don't know when you're going to see this, but this is in conjunction with Vicky's got some more cutting board projects and some things. And so we've got the router sled back out. We got it all set up. Now, it seemed to me like about a month ago I did, we did an LTS when we were in the house and we talked about this monster.
Can you turn it sideways?
Huh?
Turn it sideways?
This way?
Yeah.
We talked about this monster bit. This thing is a 2-inch flattening bit and it works really good. And I asked you guys whether you wanted to see it.
Spin it a little so you can kind of see it.
I asked you guys if you wanted to see a demo with this thing, and I got quite a few people that said they did. So because we were inside, I just showed it. And I think I did a little demo on Instagram with it, but we're going to flatten out this piece of mesquite. This is a biscuit or a cookie that Vicki got down in Phoenix when we were down there a couple weeks ago. And we need this thing flattened out because she's going to fill it and make a cutting board out of it. So again, it's mesquite and it's got kind of a bow to it. So we're going to flatten this thing out and we're going to use this big old bit to do it. So, huh? Oh yeah, I'm going to put on my mask. Vicky's just going to hold her breath for about 7 minutes.
You wish.
All right. Let's see what this thing cuts like. I don't know that I've ever cut a piece of this stuff before. And this bit is, man, it is a monster. It takes out a bunch at a time.
I think small slides or whatever.
Yeah, I think I've got it set just about right. It might be a little bit shallow, but I'd rather start on the shallow than trying to go too deep too fast. Here we go. That's what I forgot. I forgot that will suck that mat up. So we're just going to keep that right in there. So that's what you don't want to do. Did you see that on camera?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So let's flip that mat around. I was just about done with that mat anyway. I didn't like that mat very much. Now it doesn't like me very much.
Oh,
so,
that's funny.
Yeah, watch out for that mat. It'll pull it right up into that router. Let's flatten that out. I'm still going to use the mat. I'm just going to try to keep it from getting up in there, getting all up in my business.
That's hilarious.
I don't know. We might want to tack those corners down because it can still pull those corners up in there. So let's. We'll be right back. We're going to turn this off for a second and set this up. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to stick that mat down with some adhesive. That didn't want to unroll there. Well, we got all kinds of outtakes going on.
No outtakes. We don't edit.
We're just going to leave it. It will stick. Let's see. This roll adhesive really comes in handy.
Hopefully it works.
Yeah, I hope it works. Even if it doesn't work, it's handy. So I only really need to do this end so these things don't flap up.
You want to turn it with this up here?
I don't know, is that what you want? All right. Okay, let's try this again. Hope you guys can hear me because I'm talking with my mask on, but Batman gets away with it, so.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's about right. Here we go. Okay, so you can see I just took just a little tiny bit off there, so I'm going to reset
It
this.
smells good too, doesn't it?
It does have a great smell to it. So I'm going to set it a little bit deeper. We'll take a little bit bigger chunks off of there. Move it back to the beginning. Start from here.
That is going to be so pretty. I love that.
And so what I want to try to do is only take about a 1-inch path at a time, because that leaves it with a lot less, because even though you can see those passes, there's not much of a groove there, so that'll sand out super easy, theoretically. Since I'm not doing the sanding, it's going to be really easy for me. Here we go. Yeah, that's pretty. That's going to look super nice. And that sanding, actually, there's not much.
Not much there.
You can see it, but I think it's just because of the grain. But so we'll take, you know what we'll do is we're going to, off camera, we'll take the rest of this down just a little, maybe 1 or 2 more passes, take it all down, then we'll come back and flip it over. In between scenes, Vicki happened to turn the camera around and saw our grandson Jax. He was riding his quad. He wanted to work for us for the day, so we told him to ride his little quad around the property and pick up trash. So that's what he's doing here, and he just was going around behind us.
Okay, so this one is finished, and I just wanted to show you this one. This is what we started with. It's the same, I don't know if it's the same tree, but it's the same. This is also mesquite. This is what we started with. But look at that grain. That's going to be gorgeous. This one is not going to be a cutting board. Actually, this one's going to be a table for my mom. A little bedside table. Man, isn't that gorgeous?
Can't wait to see what it looks like with a finish on it.
Yeah. So, okay, so we're going to turn it over and do this side. Yay. We'll be back. Okay, I wanted to show real quick what we did. because this was setting low, that router bit had to come out quite a bit, and it was making me nervous. So we just took a old piece of, I don't know, what is this, particle board or particle board,
half inch,
and it's still glued down here, taped down or whatever. We just slid that board right underneath this pad to lift the board to my tabletop up, so that we don't have to take that router bit down so far.
Yeah.
So down.
So on here you can see I've got this much adjustment left, but when we had it without the extra particle board in there, this ring was clear up to here, so I had hardly any throw left, and I didn't want to back the bit out of the collet anymore because I feel solid where it is. So we had to jack the actual piece up, and that's why that particle board is in there. So if you guys had any questions on that. So
yes,
Vicky's
drop the bits and do some more.
Vicky's got the hang of this, so she's gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then we'll be back. Hey guys, all right, so I hope that demo was helpful for you. We're still learning a lot about how to use the router sleds, but pretty happy with that big cutter. One of the things that I didn't talk about on today's video was that you want to take just about half of a pass at a time. That cutter is 2 inches wide, so you don't want to go more than 1 inch wide on your passes for a lot of different reasons, but the biggest reason is that you can see that these are about 1 inch passes. If you go more than one, what we found in the past is that you'll actually get a deep groove there. Even though you can see these passes, it really is smooth. This will sand down, won't take any really aggressive sanding. It should sand down just fine. So that's one thing that I didn't talk about on the video. I got that last scene that you saw, I got down when Vicki was doing the sled. I got down and tried to get a level angle at it. I think it came out good. Hopefully it did. Guys, let me know if you like that angle. Anyway, that is about it. We're now Vicki's going to do some sanding, some fill, and turn these into tables. I'm sure you'll see those on an upcoming video. So the next thing I wanted to talk about as I wrap this up is my buddy John Jurgen. He is the guy that did the drone footage, not only for this last video that we did on Halloween, but he actually did the one that we did for a Christmas video like a couple years ago. He, terrific guy, and he has a YouTube channel, and I'm going to put a clip from his YouTube channel. I'm going to tack that right on to the end of here so you guys can see it. His name of his channel is Buff Hiker Slim. He's kind of a big guy. Anyway, but a terrific guy, and I love his videos and got a great sense of humor. So you guys go check his channel out. If you want to subscribe, but check him out. He's got, I think he's going to have some really good content coming up. He just started his channel, and I think he's going to have some really good content coming up. He actually is going to go out on the road. He's got a real nice motorhome, and he's going to go out on the road, and I think he's going to do some videos, not only hiking, because he's a hiker, but he's also going to do some videos on the road, doing some carved signs out there on site and different things with that, because I kind of trained him how to carve signs, and he's actually making some really good signs. So anyway, that is, check his channel out. The link will be down below, but it's Buff Hiker Slim. Anyway, go check it out and let me know what you think, and let him know too. And then the other thing, last but not least, Friday, couple days, we're going to do this giveaway. We're going to be doing a YouTube live, and it's going to be 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Arizona time, which right now, since we just got the daylight savings time, right now it's mountain time. Arizona is on mountain time this time of year. So what we're going to do is we're going to broadcast live, and then Vicki's going to, I don't know if she's going to pick a number, and you guys are going to chime in live, and we'll give it away. And that is, if you guys can figure it out for international. That's for international as well. We'll ship it anywhere in the world. So thanks guys again for watching what we do, for all the love, all the support. We so appreciate it. And what am I forgetting, babe? Is that about it?
That's it.
That's about it. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'd love for you to. Just be sure when you subscribe, click that little bell icon. That way you get notification of every time that we post a video. If you have any questions at all, please email me directly, eric@makeawoodsign.com. And if you have, and I'm on Instagram every day, Make a Wood Sign. And if you have questions for Vicki, it's vickywithdavesigns@gmail.com. All right, guys, that's it for us. We'll see you on Friday. We'll be doing a demo on Friday, or we'll definitely be doing a video on Friday morning. You'll see that. And then we'll also be doing the live YouTube later on that evening. So have a great one, guys. We'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.
Eric and Vicki, so I can do some drone footage for them. And we plan on having Eric does wood signs. If you're watching this because Eric said something about my channel, which hopefully he does, he said he was going to. I'm going to be doing some wood sign cutting things on my channel once I leave in my motorhome and I start doing some different adventures here. So that's, so if you're into that, subscribe to my channel because I will be doing woodworking. Actually, if you look at the picture on my channel, it's this logo, the Arizona Trail logo, which I actually carved because Eric taught me how to carve. Excuse me. But anyways, one of our plans is to have Eric carving right in this general area, and then basically I'm going to have the drone come from out there and get a good shot of him in here doing this. I don't know if we really factored these bars in, so he might want to move it somewhere else, but so anyways,